Hello everyone. I wanted to go over a common question that I've been getting. A lot of people are trying to make some kind of calculator inside of Python, just a basic way of doing it, and they keep running into more complicated ways of doing it like this. And this works, and let me show you how it goes. So you run it and it checks for input. And it tells you, please type in the math operation you would like to complete. And so you can use, let's say, the minus sign, hit enter. Please enter the first number. So let's just do 5. Second number, let's do 4. And it says 5 minus 4 equals 1 down here. And so that works fine. And they're pretty much just using a function and using conditionals to say, well, let's try to think of every single operator in the world. And let's put those numbers inside of it and have the computer do the math for us and just print it out. So you can do it that way, but there is a much easier way if you like to know it. A lot of people have told me that they do. So I'm just going to show you real quick. So if you wanted to put it inside of a function, you can, but it doesn't really matter. So if we do def, we'll just say calculator, and I'm just going to type in equation because I want to give it an equation. Okay, so I'll just print equation just to test it out here in a sec. And then I want to do a variable called equation. And I'm just going to use the input function. And I'm going to ask the user for that input. So I just want them just to simply type out your equation, whatever it is. And I'll do a next line so it looks nicer. Okay, and then calculator, I'm going to call my function. I'm going to pass it my equation info, whatever the user typed in. So let's test it. So type out your equation. So if I do 4 plus 4, cool. So now it's printing my equation just how I like it. And here's the simple step. So we're just going to, we can just use a print statement, and I'll use string interpolation. And I'm just going to say equation because I want it to still print out the equation that I typed in. I'm just going to say equals. And I'm going to use the eval function. Okay. It's looking for a string. So my equation is going to be a string. And so I'll just say equation. And I'll hit run. Okay. So now type in your equation. So 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Cool. Let's try something out. 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. That's correct. Let's try division. 16 divided by 2 is 8.0, which is correct. And 9 minus 8 equals 1. So that's working properly. So before we had quite a few lines of code, but we're able to do it in a much shorter amount. And so that's the easy way I would do it if you're looking for that same functionality with those simple operators. I think you can even do it with, I'm just curious if it will work with modulos as well. So if I have 10 modulo 3, and if you don't know what a modulo is, it's this little percentage sign, and it's like division. So if I did 10 divided by 3, it will give me 3.33 and so forth, right? But a modulo is a lot like that, but instead of giving me the answer of 10 divided by 3, it will just give me what the remainder is. So 10 modulo 3 should equal 1. Cool, and it does work. So that works just fine, and we can see that it uses decimals as well. So yes, if you have any questions about that or have any more specifications you're looking for in a calculator, just let me know in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.